Hey guys, it's Sarah. I'm back today to do a May wrap-up video and June TBR. I always start the film and then my ears are itchy and my nose gets itchy and then I'm playing around with stuff and I need to not. It's just ugh, okay. So, gathered, centered, we're going to start this video. Sorry I haven't made a video in a couple weeks. I have been busy um, painting my closet, and so everything was out of my closet, and it was a total mess in my room. And it still is. I just sort of moved it to that side of the room, um, and cleared this off so it wouldn't look quite so messy. Um, yeah. Oh well. Books I read in May. So there was two books that I told you that I had to finish that I started in April and I was going to finish in May, and one of those was Not That Kind of Girl by Lena Dunham. I really like this book. I didn't know how I'd feel about it, but I ended up really liking it. I sort of talked about that, I guess, in my May TBR video, but oh well. Go watch that if you want to hear more about it. And then the other one was actually I read it in ebook, and so I don't have the physical copy to show you, but that was Insurgent, and I finished that as well. Unfortunately, the ending had been already spoiled for me. My friend told me about it last summer, so I knew what was going to kind of happen, not event-wise, but kind of what they find out. So that was kind of a bummer, but also, oh well, what are you gonna do, you know? I still liked the book. I still liked how the story unfolded and kind of what happened. It was frustrating and annoying, and I can't really wait to read Allegiant, but I also, after hearing so many people talk about the book and say they didn't really like it as much, I'm gonna put it off as well. But that is on my TBR, so we're getting to that. The other book that I've mentioned in probably every video that I've put on this channel, and I'm hopefully done talking about it after this, is To Have and to Have Not by Ernest Hemingway. This little book I finished during Bout of Books, and so I actually wrote a little blog post about all those books that I finished that week. And if you want to go read that and kind of hear my thoughts more specifically about this book and those books, I will put the link either somewhere in this video or below or whatever. I'll make that happen. The other book that I read during Bout of Books that I finished was a graphic novel, and that was, what's it called? Oh, Boxers. I talked about it in the blog post, but I am not going to give a full comprehensive review, but from an artistic sense and from a graphic novel sort of sense, not that I'm an expert or anything like that, I loved his sort of detailed but simplistic style, and his use of color. His color palette was absolutely gorgeous. I could not get enough. So that was good. I liked that. And then the next book that I had to read was for my monthly book club called Books and Brewskis. And, yeah, go beer. Anyways, that was One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest by Ken Kesey. And I actually missed our discussion this month. I was kind of bummed. I was really hoping that I would get to talk about this book because I had previously seen the movie, and I really, really loved the movie. And you know anything about me, you'll know that I'm super into psychology and anything that has to do with the mind or psychological aspects of our lives, and yeah, which is pretty much what this book was about. History of psychology and mental hospitals, and institutions and how we dealt with those things and how we dealt with people with mental health issues. And yeah, I I'm not gonna, maybe I'll make like a separate video kind of talking to you about my thoughts on this book, because I don't really feel like taking up a whole lot of time in this video. I had like 100 pages left uh, by the time that the Monday night before book club was supposed to go on, and my dad needed my help with work, and I just decided that I'd work for him. My friend that I usually go with as well was missing that month, and so I thought it'd be a perfect month to miss. Itchy. My allergies have been so horrible. I hate being allergic to the environment. Cause then you're like always allergic to it. I feel like I never stop sneezing. Another book that I got from the library that I don't currently have anymore, is probably my first ever comic book that I've ever read, and that was Volume 1 of Miss Marvel, and oh my god, I loved it. I loved it so much. It just made me really happy. Like, she got to be a superhero, and yeah, it was fun, and like, save the universe. Good times, people. Good times. And I just like her family. Yeah. I good. I don't even know what to say. This is so incomprehensive. You guys are like, moving on. Um, the next book that I finished was One More Thing by B.J. Novak, and this is a book of short stories, fictional short stories. I absolutely loved. I am like seriously obsessed with this. I have recommended this to both my parents. I forced my dad to read the man who invented the calendar little story in here, and he really liked it. So I told him that he needed to read the rest of this. It was just a book of really, I didn't know what to expect. I'd heard good things, and I figured I would like it, but you never know. All the stories were just like really funny, or they like made you think, witty, intelligent, like social commentary about like what's going on, and the world, and the way we deal with love and like each other, and oh, all the good things, guys. I mean, that was might have been like my favorite read. It's up there. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is like really close, and so is Miss Marvel. But I think if I had to choose one, it would probably be One More Thing. I keep sticking it out of the frame. That's not helping at all. Yeah. This video is gonna be super long. I should have. Maybe I'll cut these. Maybe I'll break them in half. Shall we? Shall we do that? Alright, we're gonna do it.